We're actually having a good NATPE from this point of view. We book all of our appointments in advance, and we have literally been booked on the half hour since about 9 o'clock this morning, and tomorrow is the same. So clearly there's a lot of people who are not here. In fact, when we first were calling people to set appointments for NATPE, only about 20 to 25% of the people who came last year are coming this year. So we had to think long and hard about our participation if there were so few people coming. But at the end of the day, the quality of the meetings that we've booked are high, and the amount of and the substance of the meetings that we're having and the business that we're doing is we're quite happy with so far. Obviously hearing a lot of complaints about the low turnout. And the difficulty of the marketplace and so on is sort of infecting the vibe a little bit, but we've had a very good day so far today, for sure. Well, one of the things we're hearing consistently is, our customers, which are predominantly television stations, are suffering. Business is down. Certain categories like automotive, for example, are simply decimated, and that is having, impact on stations and how they plan and budget and forecast, and that ultimately has impact on their programming budgets. So. Definitely the climate that we're in, the sort of economic reality that the new reality that we're all dealing with, is impacting virtually every conversation we have with television stations here at NATPE. It's hard to say. I think one of the reasons we're here and one of the reasons we chose to be here as opposed to sitting it out in a down year is because we think it's really worthwhile to support an industry conference like NATPE. It's a legacy conference. There are a lot of reasons to come to NATPE other than just buying and selling programming. And one of the reasons why I've encouraged stations to come regardless of budgets and their buying or not buying programming. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know what new thing you're going to learn. You never know what inspiration might come out of meeting programmers, and you never know what old chum you might run into. There are a lot of reasons to participate and to support this conference. Some people would say that it's a thin year, but it's really been it's the same this year as it was last year and the year before. There's only about 5 or 6 things new that are viable that come to market in any given year. I think people are being a little more cautious. The economics have certainly changed. It's less predictable, but still we're seeing shows coming to market that are substantive. Oz from Sony, Marie from our company, Wendy Williams from Debmar, Jean Perot from Warner Brothers. These are significant, large-scale, first-run projects coming to market, even in this environment.